Howdy and welcome to Technology Powered by Function 4. I'm Kevin Box. I've outlined in recent articles the vulnerabilities of printers on the network. To expand on this topic, we need to focus on the vulnerabilities of why this is the case and what are the best practices in fixing the problem. In this video, we will explore the issues surrounding IoT, Internet of Things devices, and deliver some useful insight to address the problem. Anytime you connect an ancillary device to your network, you create vulnerabilities that can be exploited by bad actors. These devices are called endpoints, which are categorized as IoT devices. Whatever term you use to describe these devices makes a little difference to the hacker. They just want to know where the vulnerabilities are and the best way to exploit each weakness. IoTs are being exploited because organizations fail to properly secure these devices. According to Microsoft, critical infrastructure is also vulnerable as well because IoT security isn't being managed correctly or not at all, leaving networks exposed. Printers as IoTs on the network are vulnerable to attacks. Organizations often don't know what they don't know in terms of buying printers, so they end up with devices meant for home use that lack built-in security and not meant for enterprise-level printing. To help ensure IoT devices such as printers and the networks are protected against cyber attacks, Function 4 recommends the following best practices. Number 1, adopt a comprehensive IoT security solution. By adopting a comprehensive IoT security solution to help monitor devices on the network and remediate any device changes according to a specific security policy, will help limit exposure to attacks. System monitoring allows the organization to track the network activity around the clock, and when a system or function fails, support teams can immediately jump into action and investigate the breach and work to fix the problem in real time. Number 2, run vulnerability assessments to test your network. You must know what devices you have attached to your network and understand the vulnerabilities of each and what threats exist. Running a firmware assessment, for example, will give you insight into the firmware levels for each device and tell you if they're up to date or if any security bulletins exist. This will allow updates to be applied to help prevent hackers from exploiting any known issues on the network. Number 3, reduce the attack surface. Limiting the exposure of IoT devices that are not being used yet face the open internet is critical to network security. You can reduce the exposure to these devices by eliminating extraneous connections to IoT devices such as printers that are not in use or used infrequently. This helps reduce the number of gateway hackers can exploit. You should also segment these devices from other IoT devices on the network, so if a breach does occur, the hacker cannot move laterally between IoT devices to control the network. And finally, 4, increase network layers. Increasing security layers throughout your network will also help limit exposure. Using multi-faction authentication can help reduce negative security instances, for example. Training your employees to know what to look for in phishing emails and having handwritten policies and procedures in place for managing these bad emails will help reduce poor security events. Lastly, having policies in place for enterprise-level devices and how to properly purchase them with security built in. Locking down IoT devices such as printers can help ensure vulnerable gateways into your network are closed and help prevent potential threats from becoming real security breaches. Having a policy-based approach to securing imaging and printing devices can go a long ways in terms of adding layers to security on your network and improve your overall security infrastructure on your network. If you have any questions concerning this article or would like additional information on securing your network, you can reach directly out to me at kbox@function-4.com. Thank you, guys, and have a wonderful day.